Hello, everyone, and welcome to Octopunk Monthly Update for October. It's October 3rd, if you ask me what day it is. We've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today, and I also hear dogs barking in the background obnoxiously. The dogs are joining us next door. My neighbor has decided, who let the dogs out? It's my neighbor, apparently. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's like I heard yelling and then I heard dogs barking, and it's like, of course, just as I go live. Thanks, neighbor. Before I get into the news, I want to acknowledge a lot of folks who are helping us do a hype train right now. We've got Vienna Vampires resubscribing for 29 months, Green Dragon for 18 months, Bakasara for 25 months, Timmy Silver for 16 months, Super Silly Pants for 29 months, Neb for 41 months. And I know it's very late for you, Neb, right now. Thank you for hanging in there as our mod today. Eccentric Giraffe for 40 months, Dom Larry's for 30 months, Pickalily for 21 months, and Mindless Somber for 7 months. We are a level 3 hype train. I have heard that in the time since our last stream here, which was about a month ago, they've apparently uncapped the hype train. Like, that's a thing that they've done now. So we now have like unlimited hype train, I think. I vaguely heard about this as somebody referencing it on Twitter. So we'll see. We'll see if it can go higher than 5, because we sometimes hit the cap of it. We'll see if we can just drive this train right off a cliff. Becky Helene, thank you for the 26-month sub, and Warden Mages for the 32 months. Yeah, we are already a third of the way through level 4, y'all. Like, we'll see if we can keep it going. We'll see. In terms of what we got to talk about today, as usual, Patreon updates for the month. I have a special thing running for Etsy this month for the month of October. Some updates on Fame Fatale appearances that you can see it live. We've got some screening updates for that, and What a Beautiful Wedding, actually. And something that I didn't label that I don't remember. We'll see. It'll be a surprise to me, too. And then also, vote for Iggy. So if you were here 2 years ago, you might remember Vote for Iggy and what that is. We will see if any of you remember. But I'm bringing that back again, and there's more information about that at the end of the stream. So stick around if you want to learn all about that. And thank you, Pickalily, for the gift subs as well. We've hit level, what is this, level 5? Let's see. Oh, Giraffe says, it's true. I saw a hype train hit level 10 during a stream over the weekend. I feel like this is now turning into an urban legend of just like, well, back in my day, we could hit a hype train of level 15. Becky Helene with the gift subs too. Oh man, this is just unhinged. This is untrained. Being a vampire with the gift subs as well. Oh my gosh. Oh. Now it's a challenge. Now I've challenged you. Oh, hello, Hurricane Hannah. Welcome to the chat. I haven't seen you in a while. And Kel Drakey as well. I haven't seen you in a while either. Thank you for joining. Good day, everybody. Super Silly Pants. You know what? I'm oh, goodness. Where are we at now? Is this level 6 now? What is this? I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by this. This is just literally unhinged. Level 6 complete. All right, well, we'll just see. I'll do the news and we'll see if that hype train keeps going. Okay, so like I said, we've got a screening schedule update for Fame Fatale and What a Beautiful Wedding. These are some new announcements for both festivals, for both movies. So Nightmares Film Festival in Columbus, Ohio, October 20th through 23rd, if you're a Ohio person, or if you just want to see the con of horror, as they say. Nightmares is in Columbus, Ohio. I will be there with Fame Fatale. And there's a lot of other really good stuff screening from a lot of our friends. Film Quest in Provo, Utah, that's the first week of November, right after Nightmares. That is where you can find What a Beautiful Wedding. Fame Fatale did not get in, but What a Beautiful Wedding did. This is one of the best genre festivals in the country. It really is top-notch. Doug Jones has been on their jury in the past. I believe he might still be. He's a friend of the festival. He usually attends. So this is a really big deal. I'm very happy that Michael Smallwood was able to get What a Beautiful Wedding into this festival. Very, very proud of him for this. This is really a big deal. I don't know if he's planning on going to the festival. Last I checked, he was probably going to be busy, but I highly recommend attending Film Quest if you can make it out to Provo. And then finally, New York City Horror Film Festival in New York City, first week of December. What a Beautiful Wedding got into this festival. Femme Fatale May. What a Beautiful Wedding was an early selection, so we already know that we're going to be in attendance to this to support What a Beautiful Wedding at minimum. But it might also have Femme Fatale too. This is another top genre festival in the country. Really excited to get into this. I've heard a lot of great things about NYC horror, and I'm really excited to get to go for the first time this year. So I get to go to New York twice in 1 year after never going for 30 years, so that's really exciting. I did not get into Anomaly Film Fest or Rochester if Andor is out there. I got my notification of rejection for that, so unfortunately I'll not be in Rochester, New York. I believe I can't remember how many more notifications. I don't think I really have many more notifications. I think NYC Horror may be the last public screening for Femme Fatale, assuming that we get in, if we get in. If we don't get in, The Nightmares is the last confirmed public screening of Femme Fatale. It's ending its festival run by the end of the year because it is coming to YouTube on Halloween Day. So if you've not had a chance to actually see Femme Fatale yet, and you can't make it out to a live screening, don't fret. It will be on YouTube on Halloween Day in just a couple of weeks. So really excited about this. I'm probably going to try to throw up a new trailer on YouTube with like the new release date. It'd probably be the same trailer, just with the new release date, just to remind everybody that this is coming. And we'll do a YouTube premiere and everything 10 a.m. On Halloween Day, just to celebrate together. So definitely come out and support that live. This month on Patreon, I had so much fun. I had so much fun making this. I don't know if he's in the chat today. He's usually under the name Jumping Wolf. If you've been in my chat for years and years and years, you will recognize Jumping Wolf, Charlie Kaufman, not that one, our Charlie Kaufman. He's basically our Waldo. A lot of our movies are kind of a Where's Waldo of Charlie Kaufman. He is Jumping Wolf in Live Scream, most famously. But he's also in the background at the bar in Detroit Evolution. You can see him in the background of Femme Fatale as well. I don't believe he was in What a Beautiful Wedding. I think those are the 3 movies that he made it into. He will also be in Live Screamers, by the way. He's a little bit of a bigger thing to do in Live Screamers. So he actually gets to act in Live Screamers, which is fun. But I had so much fun making this. When I was like, I want to do like Where's Waldo, but with Charlie. I was like, yeah, I thought maybe doing a bunch, like an actual Where's Waldo of all our film sets, and that was too hard. I do not have enough artistic ability for that, but I did have enough artistic ability for this. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but he has been in the chat actively for something like, 3 years at this point. So, he'll probably be around at some point. You might run into him. The chat itself is a Where's Waldo of Jumping Wolf. So, Charlie will be signing these and sending them out to everybody at the end of the month. This is our $10 postcard of the month. And so, yeah, I thought that somebody who's been a certified extra in so many of our productions and has also been an associate producer in many of our productions as well, has supported a lot of the stuff that we do here, as well as the Twitch stream. Yeah, I'm really excited to have Charlie aboard. We finished the type train at level 6. All right, well, that's a new record, I think. Hello, Michael Whaley. Welcome to the chat. Also, happy birth to Michael Whaley. I went to his birthday party this weekend. Everybody say happy birth, Michael. This month's sticker design celebrating Halloween. We've got this Elphaba Wicked Witch of the West or East. I think it's West. Wicked Witch of the West design for Iggy. This is going to be our die cut sticker of the month. These will also go out with Charlie's autograph at the end of the month. For those of you who are September patrons, Evan Michael Pierce from Live Screamers is our autograph of the month, and his will be going out this week along with our die cut sticker, which was the Ready to Slay Femme Fatale sticker. Oh, look at all the birthday wishes in the chat for Mr. Whaley. But we've got more coming to Patreon for $1. We've got Detroit Heels outtake picks. I do still have more of these because These are the pictures that I had set aside for that calendar that we didn't end up fundraising. So I do have some outtakes that were going to be calendar exclusives. So this is a good month for these. These are really good pictures because they were going to be part of the calendar. For just $1 on Patreon, you can get access to these. And for $5 patrons, we got some really good stuff coming on the live streams this month. You can watch 2-hour-long live streams as I work through various things for live streamers. The first is AI art generation with Midjourney. So if those of you don't know, Midjourney is an AI generating painting software. Actually, it's more of like a browser extension or a Discord extension. And you can put in prompts and it paints something for you. It's really cool. I know there's been a lot of controversy about AI art on Twitter, mostly because a lot of people are like using them to make NFTs or using them to like try and get around hiring artists for like concept art and stuff and doing things in the style of art. I do not believe in that. I think that is really unethical. But what I'm doing with live streamers is I'm sort of using it the way I would use a stock photo site. I'm using it to generate a lot of the art that is going to be on the walls in the mansion that I'm building for Unreal. And, there's just dozens and dozens, and they're only going to be on screen for 2 to 3 seconds, maybe at a time. So I'm like, I kind of need something to kind of fill in the blanks that I own the license to. So Midjourney is a really cool way to do that. So you can kind of come out to the stream and see how it works, see the different, give me some prompts because I'm lacking on a few of them, and just see what we can come up with. I've been trying to like generate some really gnarly gross stuff, as Nev and the mods can attest, because we have our Midjourney server together, and they could just see me put in random gross hellacious prompts to put on the walls. And the other one is motion capture for live streamers. If it's not motion capture, it will just be regular animation retargeting, or I'll be using motion capture from somebody else. But what I would like to do is get mocap set up, like a live mocap, so that I can demonstrate mocap in real time, either facial or body, to apply to my metahumans for live streamers, because it's going to be a lot easier to do that than trying to hire animators, especially because I'm like out of money. So I'm going to try to set up mocap for metahumans. I know it can be done. You need to just have certain programs and plugins and technology to be able to do it. So we'll just experiment with that and see what we can do with the free and cheap resources that are available out there for Unreal Engine 5. Like I said, for $10, we've got a signed card from Charlie Kaufman and a Witch Iggy die-cut sticker. For our $25 patrons, we'll do our monthly group call. We really had fun with the one yesterday. We did an escape room together, and it was something. It was really something. But we will do something different this month. I'll have to come up with something, and I'll have more information about that at the end of the month. Will says, well, now they will become Hill's phone wallpapers. Yes, that's a valid use of them. I want to give an update on Detroit Reawakening rewards and Blu-ray stuff. So I have ordered the Blu-rays officially. They should be coming in this weekend, and I will begin fulfillment of hard copy benefits for Detroit Reawakening this weekend. Austin's coming home for fall break, so I think I'm going to put him up to it to help me a bit. I'm really excited to finally get this off my plate because it's been a long time coming, and I know y'all have been patiently waiting in eager anticipation to get your Detroit Reawakening Blu-rays and other benefits. I believe I'm going to start with the executive producers and co-producers, the $500 and up patrons or backers first, because they just have so much stuff. There's scripts, there's Polaroids, there's screen use props, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to be starting with the bigger boxes and shipping those out this week or next week, and then I'll be moving on to the $50 and $100 the Blu-ray and Blu-ray plus Polaroid benefits, as well as the posters too. So I've got everything laid out on my kitchen table. I just got to get those Blu-rays in. Hopefully as well they work, and I'll test them, and I'll make sure that the menu system and everything works, everything plays properly. But once I verify that, we'll start shipping things out next week. That's probably going to take about a month to get through all 400 orders. So just please be patient with me. It'll, like I said, it'll roll out probably starting with the executive producers, the higher level backers, and then if you're a $100 backer, you'll kind of be next. tracks, and the $50 backers will be final. I think I'm also working it so that if you were a second campaign donor, if you donated in the second campaign, you're kind of mixed in with the other benefits. So you should pretty much like it'll either be alphabetical or it'll be an order of like, benefits. So you're not gonna have to wait till December or anything. You'll be in with everybody else. Hello, Greg. Welcome. Behold stuff. I think you're on the list too. But yeah, also for digital benefits, that is going to be a combination of late in this month and then into next month. I want to get the zine. I'll work on the zine next month and then get that posted for all of our zine, our digital zine benefits next month sometime, as well as the MP3 soundtracks of Detroit Evolution and Detroit Reawakening. That will be this month, within the next couple of weeks. So, and then shout outs. I want to, if I have any shout outs remaining, which I do have a few, I want to finish those this month too. So shout outs and MP3s will be this month. Zines will be next month. All hard benefits will be this month. And I think that's everything. There are a couple other things I need to work on. I owe a couple of people fan cams. I owe somebody a gaming. I owe Disaster a game night with me and like Michael and JJ and a few other people from the cast and crew. That'll probably be like late November into December. And then by the end of the year, I want this like all done off my plate, especially because I would like to do a charity stream next month, November, which will have some leftover benefits. I ended up ordering 500 Blu-rays, so I should have about 100 left over for the charity stream. So if you still didn't get a chance to be able to get a Blu-ray and you want a third chance at getting them, or if there's somebody you know that might want one, or if you want a second one, I will be offering those during the charity stream next month, up to 100 of them that I have left over. So, yeah, everybody's like, wow, you've got your playful. Y'all haven't even mentioned the fact that I'm like trying to finish Live Screamers in the next month and a half. I'm traveling 2 weeks total in the next 2 months because I'm going to New York for NYC Horror. I'm going to Orlando. I'm going to LA for a week. And then I'm going to Nightmares Film Festival in Columbus. So I think I'm going to be out of town 14 days between now and like early December. And then there's Thanksgiving, which, is a thing that I should probably be concerned with. There's also, and I'm trying to really knuckle down and finish Live Screamers because of trying to sell the movie to distributors and things in early November when I go to LA. Like, that's basically why I'm going to LA, is so that I can try to sell the movie. So one thing I'm working on the next couple of days is, there's a show reel that I have to send to everybody to like get them interested in the project. And it's like 5 to 6 minutes of finished scenes for the movie. So that's something I'm trying to finish in the next couple of days so that I can send that out, get meetings, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a lot, but, it's gotta be done. So it's a thing. Also, I'm starting school on October 18th. I'm taking 3 online classes to get an animation certificate. So that's also a thing. I have 7 weeks between October and early December. And they're both 7-week courses. So it's like a semester crammed into 7 weeks. But it's online, all online. And it's not it's at your own pace online. It's not like I have to like attend virtual classes. So I'm hoping it won't be that bad. Also, the classes are super easy. One of them's editing. So, like, that should be pretty easy. One of them is design, I think, which also should be pretty easy. The one that's going to be hard is basic drawing. I'm taking drawing. I can't draw, y'all. I mean, like, I know I did, like this falls into design for me. This does not fall into drawing. I traced his face. And I looked at a picture of Where's Waldo and I was like, I'll just copy that. That's not drawing. I don't think that does not count to me. I cannot draw. Like, that's not a thing I can do. My hands are dumb, as Michael Smallwood said when we were in Munich and everybody did the hand drawing contest suddenly in Munich. So, yeah, Timmy's like, you can learn and figure out your own style. We believe in you. I hope. I will see. I'll just have to like make my style 3-year-old anime. Like just like if a 3-year-old drew anime, maybe I can pull that off. I don't know. We'll see. But that one might be when I fail. Maybe I'll just make a C-. It'll be fine. The grades don't matter. I just need to learn things so that I can get the certificate and learn how to do 3D modeling and animation. How am I ever going to do 3D modeling if I can't draw? I don't know. This is not y'all's problem. My 3D modeler for Live Screamers, he just sent me his model of the Siren, our big antagonist in the movie, because it's going to be a custom model and a custom design and everything. He sent me his work in progress sculpture today, and it's incredible. His musculature and like and anatomy on this model is beautiful. And I'm just like, I don't know how am I ever going to do this? You know what? I don't have to be a character modeler. That's the thing. I'm going to model tables. I'm going to be a furniture modeler. That's what I'll be. I'll model lots of squares and fancy boxes. That's all I'll need to do. Becky Elaine says, you know those tweets where it's like, you've been kidnapped, what's something you tweet your falls without rising suspicion? I'm pretty sure Michelle's would be, I'm taking a break. Well, I would love to take a break, and I thought the fall would be calm, and then I realized, you know what, I should try and sell my movie. And now I have deadlines, so it's always something. You're just always on deadline for something when you work on things. With the exception, I will say, you know what doesn't have a deadline? Fallout Sanctuary. That'll be done when it's fucking ready, and you'll wait for it. You've waited 2 years, you can wait another 8 months or whatever it's gonna take for that. You know what? When is it gonna be finished? When it's done. Like I'm not setting a deadline. I'm not setting anything. It's literally just going to be, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it at my own pace. And you know what? It'll be finished when it's done. Hopefully it's still going to be like June, but we'll see. Make Lily's so sad. I'm sorry. There's only one of me. It's 300 minutes of animation, but we did finish all the voice acting. The voice acting's done. That's the good part. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. At this point, it's just chopping up everything for the series and getting the selects that I want, and then importing it into Engine, animating it, and editing it. So it's just 10 episodes. It's a lot. It'll be worth the wait. Jula Force is Fallout Sanctuary coming out summer. Which summer? Who knows? I mean, it just say just summer. The summer 2021, didn't it, in the first trip? You know what? It's fine. This is my winds of winter. Everybody needs one. Emma says, petition to make her take a break. You know what? When I get my inheritance next year. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Because that's another thing I'm doing as well. I'm managing my father's estate, which is its own trials. But that'll be over soon, at least. I'll be done with that soon. So Tyler Kine. Oh no. I think it was my mother the other day. She was like, you need an assistant. And I'm like, yeah, but that costs money. And I said to Timmy in the chat yesterday on Patreon, I was like, the Venn diagram between public figure and broke, this like in between space, it's not a great place to be. It's not fun. I would love to be rich public figure. That's cool, because then you can hire help. But as it is, it's like, no, self-employed content creator. It's like, oh no, this is a bad crossover. Captain Andrew says, you need an intern, those are free. No, that's the other problem, is because this other Venn diagram has really strong ethics about labor and living wages. And that's a really tiny bad Venn diagram to be in, is when you don't believe in unpaid interns or unpaid labor or labor that's under $18 an hour. And it's like, well, I can't hire anybody, because if I hire them for under $20 an hour, I'm going to feel like an exploitative landlord. It's just, I am here. All right, speaking of capitalism, let's talk about Vote for Iggy. So vote for Iggy. What is this? So if you were here 2 years ago, you might remember that I ran a campaign called Vote for Iggy for the general election because we wanted to get rid of that turn-up who was president. Um, so currently, I don't believe we have a turn-up as president, but we do have every single House of Representatives congressperson up for re-election, as well as 2/3 of governors and something like 1/3 of senators. This is a really big deal in America. If you are American and you are old enough to vote, please, if you are registered to vote, pledge to vote in the upcoming midterm elections. They're November 8th. You can pledge on social media. You can use TikTok, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So yeah, Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok. Those are the 3 T's. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Those are the 6 that I'll acknowledge. Discord doesn't count because it's not like a public posting. And use the hashtag vote for Iggy. You're not voting for Iggy. You want to vote for somebody on the ballot, but you're voting on Iggy's behalf because Iggy is an octopus and he cannot vote. He does not have the right to vote, and he envies you. So because Iggy is not as, does not have the right to vote, as most of you do if you are over 18, not a felon, and also in America, then you should vote on his behalf because vote because he cannot. And then we have a Google form. We've just thrown that in the chat. You can fill out your address and your mailing name, and you can also link to your public post so that I can see it and verify that you did it. And I will send you a Vote for Iggy sticker. This is what they look like. They're pretty dope. I think I have like 50 or 60, so I don't expect that I'll run out of supplies. I should have enough for everybody. But yes, you can get one of these in the mail. I voted. Do octopi pay taxes? No rights for octopi then, I guess. Well, apparently they have a colony outside of Australia. They have 2. One's Octalantis and Octopolis. It's like made of shells and debris. It's like a community that they built. It's wild. Like what? I guess they pay taxes there, but they're not American citizens. Vote because Iggy cannot, not the actual hashtag, but you can add that too. Octalantis, there it is, Piccalilli. Yes, and look that up on Wikipedia. I was baffled. But yes, if you would like one of these in the mail, before November 8th, post something on social media pledging that you will vote, tag it hashtag vote for Iggy, and I will send you one of these. The midterms are really important, just as important as the general, honestly, as well as your local elections, because not just the House of Representatives and the Senate and the governor's elections, but also there's a lot of like mayors, there's a lot of, Secretary of Education, sheriffs, judges, all that sort of stuff. Keep an eye on that. There's probably ballot referendums as well. I actually think that like legalizing marijuana and stuff like that are some ballot referendums that are on some states and cities and stuff this time. So definitely look up your local elections, see what's up, and on November 8th, I want to see you at the polls because this is really important. So, got it. And then finally, for the month of October, I have a special thing on Etsy. So for the month of October, we've got these cute little Halloween Iggies. It's just Iggy's month. I don't think technically May is actually Iggy's month because that's the anniversary of Octopunk. But it may as well be Iggy's birthday because I got a lot of Iggy's going on this month. If you would like one of these for free, I'm including them in every purchase on the Etsy store for the month of October. So if you go to etsy.com/shop/octopunkmedia, you can buy literally anything, even if it's just one sticker, and I'll throw in one of these for free. I had a couple of people buy things over the weekend. I will include these in your order as well. So if you bought it on October 1st and stuff, I'll retroactively give it to you. As well as, remember that we have the Spoopy Blair Toaster sticker now on Etsy. I launched that a month ago. So another way to celebrate Halloween, getting yourself a Blair Toaster sticker. And as well, thank you for everybody who watched Blair Toaster on YouTube. If you haven't checked that out yet, that is on YouTube. I think it's my most recent post on YouTube, so it should be pretty high up there. Vienna Vampire says, if I had vote for Iggy in the upcoming presidential election over here, I'll probably start a new conspiracy theory among the local right-wingers. Well, unfortunately, I don't keep track of international politics, and this is very American. But I would encourage you, even if you are not American, if you have elections coming up, please vote in them anyway. I can't send you a sticker, but it's worth doing anyway, especially because, like, there's some really bad stuff going on in a lot of other countries. I was keeping up with the Italian election, and that did not go well. So, as well as like the fact that England has both a new king and a new prime minister in the same week, which is wild. A lot going on. Piccoli says, I was going through my poster collection, found an original Blair Witch. I was disappointed by the lack of toast involved. Oh, man. An original Blair Witch. That's a pretty good poster to have. I have my cool poster. Do I have it over there? I think it's buried under some stuff, so I'm not going to grab it. But I have a New Mutants, a giant 32-inch New Mutants poster with an April 12th release date on the bottom of it. It's like one of the original New Mutants posters from the first time they were going to release it. Not the second time before COVID, not the third time after COVID, but the first release date that they missed. It's really cool. I'm really glad to have that. It's just like one of those quirky things that is kind of rare and kind of hard to get your hands on. And that movie wasn't bad either. You know what? I would say a good double feature, if you want like something fun to watch for Halloween, is Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, and New Mutants back to back, because it's basically the same movie, except one has superpowers. But yeah, that's everything for today. Thank you for joining me on Octopunk Monthly Update. I will be back again for Octopunk Monthly Update in November. Although actually, it will not be in November. It'll be Halloween. So that'll be a really fun day, because in the morning, I'll be posting Fame Fatale on YouTube at 10 a.m. And then I'll be joining you over here at 2 p.m. Eastern on Halloween Day. I might dress up. Maybe I'll do a costume or something like that. And also, because it'll be Halloween Day and it'll be right after Fame Fatale, maybe I'll do a Fame Fatale Q&A that day. For those of you who haven't seen it, I might do a brief Q&A about Fame Fatale, or like a little unofficial thing. The other big thing that's going to be coming up on that Octopunk Monthly Update is charity stream details, because we're going to do a charity stream in November. So I'll have all the details about who's going to attend, when it's going to be, what our benefits are going to be, stretch goals, milestones, all that sort of stuff, what charity I'm picking out for it. All that is going to be coming at the next Octopunk Monthly Update, so definitely join me for that to find out all the deets. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, vote for Iggy. Go to that Google form, post your social media posts, and I'll send you that. Get a bonus sticker on Etsy if you'd like to celebrate Halloween with Iggy. Join Patreon if you want some cool stuff coming up this month. I'm just challenging the mods to see how fast Neb can do all the different commands for all this shit that I'm saying. Go see Fame Fatale at a live screening. Check it out Halloween Day. And as always, stay great, hydrate, and have a happy time zone.